So yes, y'all. I am back. I am back with a full responsibility. A whole last 4 month baby right here. This is my baby girl Kai. Say hi to the people instead of trying to eat my finger. Um but yes, this is my baby girl. She is 4 months old. I had her in January of 2022. Um Well, yeah, this is why I was gone, but this is also why I am back. I found out I was pregnant with her around the same time, about a month ago, last year. Um, and honestly, when I found out I was pregnant, all the pregnancy symptoms started whooping my ass. I mean, literally on cue. Saw the stick. By the end of the day, I'm experiencing morning sickness. I'm so tired. All this stuff. And with feeling like that pretty much throughout the course of my whole pregnancy, um, it prevented me from having the motivation to create and make videos and all this good stuff. Um, so yeah, I'm innately lazy, and the laziness sure enough came out when I was pregnant. And so therefore I just took a hiatus, as they would say. I couldn't put the pen to the pad, as the rapper would say. I couldn't get my ass off the couch to come here and make a video. But we back, and this is life now. So, I just wanted y'all to see my baby girl, because she will be in and out these videos, depending on what I'm talking about and things like that, or depending on her mood. Um, as far as her being in these videos, because y'all probably gonna see her cut up one or two times at some point. She chilling right now, so we good. But I also wanted to just let you guys know that nothing will be changing. This is still Be Unapologetic, Be You, and it's literally the platform where I can be me, where you can be you, where we can talk about things that are not typically talked about or uncomfortable to talk about, for the sake of our culture. You're not gonna get studio produced videos or anything like that. I know I made a post about waiting to make a video until I had a setting, but this is the setting. I got the floor, got little pillows for make it a little fancy. I got a baby and a phone, and this is just where we're at with it. This is just what it is. This is my reality. This is the reality of my situation. Um, and so this is what you're gonna get: raw, unedited content. That's all I can do for you. I don't have the time. Again, my face is not gonna be beat to the gods. Y'all gonna take this acne and blemishes and uneven eyebrows. Y'all just gonna have to take it. Um, I'm not gonna be dressed to impress, bitch. I'm in the crib. Like, I this is what y'all finna get. So I just hope y'all down with that. You know what I'm saying? And I hope y'all, as most people in their videos will say, subscribe, like, share, comment, as I continue to make more content. And you can follow me at Be Unapologetic Be You and at Meika Darling on Instagram. Find me on Facebook at Meika Darling. I'm not in my Twitter bag yet, but I can get there. And I am on Apple, Spotify, and Anchor at Be Unapologetic Be You for my podcast. So, I just wanted to throw that out there, that nothing's changing, that this is still gonna be the same situation that I had going on last year. I do want to continue to create and get you guys engaged in topics, like I said, that are not typically talked about in our uh, culture, and things that I've been wanting to get off my chest and express to you all, and your thoughts on different things, and situations in my experience that I've had to deal with. Um, Coming up, or or, as a grown woman now, as a mom, and different things like that. And it all is relevant to the culture. And so, if you're looking for the platform where I'm sitting here bashing men and men don't do this and women need to do this, y'all not gonna get that all the time on this podcast. I know that's like the wave right now, the trending topic, but it's not a trending topic over here. Um, yes, will I talk about it? Yes, will I engage with it and touch on it? Maybe with friends and things like that, as I get more comfortable doing this and expanding on whatever. But for right now, we got to focus on real things, on real experiences, and not just on biases and your opinions and things like this. Like it's not beneficial to the culture if we're going to talk about that and not have a resolution to it. We can't just sit here and continue to say men do this and black men do this and black women do that, and then we still sit here like we was fucking 50 years ago. Like, no. And so if I talk about it, we're gonna talk about it with purpose, with resolution, with accountability, and we're gonna go from there. But there's plenty of other things that we can talk about, and I just want to create that platform and do that for you guys. And like I said, it's raw, it's real, it's unedited, and it is what it is. But yeah, I just wanted to throw that out there because that's yeah. But the main thing right now is, as I'm coming back to this, I just wanted to touch on mommyhood, mommy life. It has been a great experience. I love this little thing. I love her. Um, it's been a very fulfilling assignment. I think that I've actually, gained the confidence I was looking for by creating this little human and stepping into this role as a mom. Uh, People always want to share all the negative things about being a mom and all that stuff, and I just told myself that I don't want to take that approach. Everything about being a mom is going to be positive to me. I'm not going to act like I'm not tired some nights and I'm not frustrated some days, but when she's good, I'm good. And it's a very fulfilling assignment. My career is very fulfilling. Being around my family is very fulfilling, but this is something, that is just, you really don't have the words for it. But when I created this platform, it was also about me finding that confidence in myself and just getting back to being me and all this good stuff. And how, one day when I have a kid, I don't want her looking at her mom as if she's just a fearful woman. She's a tired woman. She lacks the and it's funny because I genuinely feel like that's the reason I had a daughter. I feel like God blessed me with a daughter to kind of step into, my woman and to really get back to, leading by example. I have to show her and be the person, that she could look up to. And I don't ever want her to put a limit on herself and things like that I've once have in the past. So, it's just it's one of those where I just felt like, God did that one on purpose. He literally knew what he was doing. And I can honestly say that since having a baby, like I said, even during pregnancy, I was very confident. Like, just something about, like I said, just creating organs, creating life. I mean, when you sit back and you really think about it, it's genuinely, as a woman, the closest thing you can get to God. And yes, I know, you know, you may sit here, may not believe in that, whatever your plight may be. But for me, you can't tell me nothing. You can't tell me nothing. And it just the schematics of it all, the science of it all that good stuff is real. It's he did that. And that's all I'm gonna say on that one. You pooping, you slobbing, you done destroyed two bibs already. Now you out here with your shirt all soggy. And you sleepy. Come here. Come here. Uh-oh. You don't smell like poo. But yeah, so it's just been a very, very, very fulfilling situation. And shout out to my family, well, our family, my boyfriend and myself. Our family has been the greatest of support that you could ever ask in support of support history. They have been coming through in the clutch damn near since the day they found out I was pregnant on all sides. I appreciate them so much. Special shout out to the Bay. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna touch on this real quick. Men and ladies, you know, who are out there looking for a man, make sure he's that guy. And men, make sure you are that guy that supports your lady through that time. Women will always remember how you treated her during pregnancy and after birth. And I bullshit you not. Joel, my baby, he was in his bag, taking care of me and making sure I was good and just leading the house since the day he found out I was pregnant. Since the day we found out. When you have a man there that's really just doing everything he can to support you and make sure the baby is good and all that, make sure the house is good, everything. When when you as a man take that stress off her back, man, I swear it makes a world of difference. And I mean, I'm talking, you're getting up at 2 a.m. You know what I'm saying? Changing diapers, doing the feedings, getting the bottle ready. Um, you're cleaning the dishes. You're the one cooking. Like Joel started doing all that stuff. He was the one going to the grocery store. I couldn't have asked for a better situation, and I just want other women to experience that situation. And I need y'all men out there to make sure y'all are doing that for her. Because I promise you, and it may have just been for me. It may, this is my first pregnancy, so I'm not like the guru to speak on, that this is the fact. But I know for me and how my brain is kind of situated, that I promise you it made a difference. And and I also, you have to understand that a woman is in pain, and I had to have a C-section, and I couldn't imagine with the pain that I was going through, especially those first 2 weeks being back at home. I couldn't imagine, you know, being a new mom, still healing. I mean, it hurt. I was not on any meds when I came home. They prescribed me morphine and something similar to like a Tylenol. I wanted no parts of that morphine. And I didn't really want to take the Tylenol because, as a new mom, I just, they could tell you take Tylenol and, but my brain was just like, but I'm nursing and blah, blah, blah. So I just didn't take any medicine. Next time around, I'm probably going to take some medicine. But they prescribed me morphine and I just didn't want no parts of that. So I just left that back at the pharmacy. You feel me? And so, back to what I was saying was that I just can't imagine being in the pain that I was and still being the sole person to get up and cook, get up and clean, get up and change diapers. It was hard for me to even bend over. It was hard for me to laugh. It was hard for me to eat. And, I'ma just say you a sorry ass dude if you sit there watching your girl go through pains like that and still expecting her to do X, Y, and Z and A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Like, no. And, I'm not saying that's still a thing across the board, but if I could just relay that message and if you're paying attention, um, this is not a man bashing situation. This is a how can we make our situations better situation. And I'm just telling y'all, please, please be there for y'all ladies. And ladies, please find a man that you know who will be there for you in those tough times, because I don't think Bay really knows how much I appreciate him and the things that he's done for me. Um, Even just understanding what pregnancy is about for a man. I had a book that I was given, and initially we were kind of having our issues, just because it's new. You want to get your shit together just like that, and I was kind of bugging out, and he was taking that in, and it was just like, yo, and I'm just like, I don't know what we hit a crossroads, and he took the initiative to understand pregnancy, to understand hormones, the changes in our bodies that we go through, how to make your lady's life a little bit easier while she's pregnant. It's just he took the initiative to make my situation better. And again, I cannot have asked for a better situation. So I will forever thank him for that. I will continue to thank him for that. And eventually I will continue to give him more kids because of that. So yeah, that's just my little spiel on that, but please, we gotta do better in that aspect, and not just blame our hormones and things like that. And instead of blaming, let's just make the situation better and easier, okay? um and outside of that, the experience of just being a mom, has been great. Like I said before, just seeing her grow, opening the car door, she's in the back seat, and I'm getting ready to get her out, and she looks up and smiles. She wakes up and smiles at me and her dad. It's just the sweetest thing. I just fall in love every single time. Um, she loves to play, and I'm an OT. I'm an occupational therapist, and so to see her development in every day in person, hands on with it, um, seeing her meet milestones and different things like that, it just blows my mind. Um, but it's very rewarding. She's very much loved. Everyone loves her that has come across her. Um, I think this baby has multiple parents. Uh, I think me and Joel were just the surrogates. I'm just gonna throw that out there. Um, but it's just nice to see the love that she gives us and the love that we can give her in return, teaching her things and just, seeing her grow. It's just really been great. Um, and this is coming from a chick who never wanted kids or who was waiting to have kids until 30, maybe even 35. But it wasn't in the cards right now. It was supposed to be me and Bae chilling, traveling into the bag. But, little hiccup in life, and it's a blessing. Kids are always a blessing, and I'm very much appreciative for this situation. Because, as they say, kids genuinely do give you something to live for. Um, and I want to be everything for her. Um, and so, it just is a different kind of drive, a different kind of motivation. And, you know, nothing can allow me to be lazy in that aspect. Uh, as far as when it comes to doing what I got to do for her. Period. Period. You feel me? But yeah, that's where it's at with mommyhood. Like I said, I try to take the positive approach. She cries, I laugh, cause I be like, "Girl, you doing too much." Like she be falling out and stuff, and I just be looking at her like, "Yeah, I know you only 4 months old, but." Then I struggled. I struggled with nursing, and we would have knockout, drag out. She would be frustrated, crying, punching me in my boob, and I'm just sitting here like, "Yo, yo, yo." And so, it wasn't always easy. And stop believing people that make it seem like it's just easily done, because it literally, that probably was the one thing that made me feel, kind of like I'm not doing this thing right. She really I was really like, she really needs the nutrients from my body and blah, blah, blah. And I was just so gung ho about nursing. And, you know, you realize that a fed baby is a healthy baby. Whether you can nurse for 3 months, a month, a year, whatever, as long as that baby is fed, as long as that baby is meeting milestones, as long as that baby is growing and is healthy, you're good. And so I really had to tell myself that, that if I'm not nursing every session, that I'm just not equipped to do this mommy thing or whatever the case may be. No, you're good. As long, like I said, the baby is healthy, you're good. Even with having a C-section, don't let society tell you that because you had a C-section, you didn't do it the right way. You're not like a real mom and things like that. Bitch, I got cut the fuck open. Y'all can't tell me shit. Like, y'all can't tell me shit. I literally have to live with a scar on the top of my bikini line and will have to have that scar reopened with however many more kids I want to have in the future. Once again, you know what I'm saying? And go through that pain once again. Like, they literally sliced my shit 6 layers deep. So don't ever let somebody, if you had to have a C-section, don't ever let somebody tell you that, you know, you didn't do it the right way, or, don't feel like your body isn't functioning the right way. Because that's how I felt. I was getting to that point. We were approaching the due date, and I'm having hopes of her making her way down and all this good stuff. And it didn't happen that way. She stayed in long enough to where her fluid got low around her. Um, I just couldn't dilate. She was in there chilling. Um, and we got to basically 3 days post her due date. I had a doctor's appointment and I had to be induced. And, he did an ultrasound, found out that the fluid was low. And so I had to go to the hospital and be induced. They put all the medicines in me to try to get me to dilate. I pretty much was in labor, laying in the hospital bed for 24 hours, essentially. It all mapped out to basically 24 plus, damn near, damn near 24 plus hours, because they didn't even get her out of me until 10 o'clock that night on Wednesday. So that was day 4. She was born 4 days after her due date. And, they upped the medicine. They got me up to 5 centimeters dilated, but all day. She just was chilling. She wouldn't budge. I had to get the epi, you know, because I couldn't move around because her heart rate was fluctuating and all this stuff. To sum it all up, my baby didn't want to come out. And they tried to put more medicine in to try to speed up the process even more. They probably shouldn't have done that because her heart rate just literally just started going down. So when I say when that happened, they literally came in like an episode of Grey's Anatomy. We gotta do this and we gotta do that. Pack your shit, blah blah blah, and we gotta do that and we gotta do this, and you're gonna have a C-section. And this is just what about to happen. I started crying, all this stuff because I've never had surgery before. I was just nervous about being cut open, just about things going wrong. So that anxiety came back. I didn't feel confident anymore. I was upset with myself. Just all these things running through my mind. They transferred me to the bed, you know, all that stuff. And I'm just riding on the cart, just like, damn, I'm riding through looking at the ceiling exactly from the point of view that they be showing on different shows on TV. Like I felt like I just went back to thinking about how how Derek Shepherd on Grey's was just thinking about like, okay, y'all should have did a CT scan and all this shit. Cause you know what I'm saying? If y'all know that episode, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know what I'm talking about. And he's just looking around like, what the fuck are y'all doing? Blah, blah. That was me. I had no words, but in my head, I was asking all the questions and thinking about everything. And, you know, everyone was very sweet, made me feel very comfortable. They couldn't even really start until my heart rate went down because, like I said, I was just losing my mind. I told them don't do nothing because Joelle couldn't even come in the room yet until they prepped everything. I told them don't do nothing until my boyfriend gets in here. And, you know, they were sure of that, made sure that happened. And by 10 o'clock that night, they pulled the baby out, put her over the curtain, and I was like, oh shit, they just pulled a baby out of my body. That was my first thought. It wasn't like, oh, I'm so in love and oh, blah, I'm just gushing. Like, no, I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be real. That wasn't the feeling. Because I get, but you know, when they cleaned her off and all that good stuff and brought her to me, because I didn't get to hold her immediately, but you know, they put her in the little towel and all that good shit and gave her to me later right here. And I was just like, oh man, I got a whole baby and I'm so in love already. And she was upset when they put her out. She was upset. But she got here and that's all I could ask for. So yeah, don't let anybody tell you that, you know, you're incompetent or whatever the case may be, because as long as that baby come out, you good, you a mom, you created life, period, end of discussion. um so yeah, that was my situation, and that's where we are now. uh but you know, I just wanted y'all to meet her. She done fell asleep on me now, so I'm gonna just go on and put her in her little cribby crib or her little bassinet. I don't know which one I want to put her in yet. um but let her nap for a little bit and get back into it, y'all. We here now, we live, baby, we live. But I hope y'all enjoyed this first video back. You know, I just wanted to let y'all know what's been going on and just wanted to come back to the scene with the content. um topics are brewing. um so, you know, just stay tuned. Stay tuned. I posted a poll as far as where I should post my content, whether that be my main account or a different account. I'm probably gonna do both. Um, but I definitely want y'all to just engage whichever page y'all follow. You know what I'm saying? I just want y'all to engage. I want y'all to talk to me. I want y'all to have real real perspectives for me, um, respectfully. You know, I'm only, as Joel would say, you know, I take pride in my intellect and my perspective and knowledge and things like that. And if you come at me in a way that's gonna make me feel like you're taking a shot, or you know, you're making me feel like I don't know shit, that I'm a dumbass, or you coming at me in that manner, I'ma disrespectfully treat your ass, because this is not the platform for that. You know what I'm saying? I am a very nice person. I am a very humble person. But, you know, if you feel like what I'm saying is non factual or that it's wrong, respectfully voice your opinion, and I will respectfully decide to respond or agree to disagree or whatever the case may be. I'm not here to talk down on anybody. I'm not here to act like I'm better than anybody. I'm just here to have open, genuine conversations and listen in on y'all perspectives and all that good shit. So please respect the platform, the topics, the conversation, and I will do as such. Um, because we in the world of social media, people act like they can get on here and talk crazy to you, say whatever to you, and you not receive that clap and not be expected to receive that clap back. No, you're gonna receive that clap back. And especially if y'all coming on my shit. I don't bother nobody. So I'm just throwing that out there too. So again, I hope y'all tune in at Be Unapologetic Be You. I don't know what episode this is. I'll figure that out eventually. I guess I'm gonna start back at 1. So I will holler at y'all later. This is Meika Darling at Be Unapologetic Be You.